So last night, we saw the conclusions of the Champions League round 16 first leg. And as a Premier League fan, as someone who loves the Premier League so much, I am far from impressed by the result from the Premier League teams. Of all 6 Premier League sides in the Champions League this season, none, not even a single one, won a game in this round 16 first leg. I'm not saying that, oh yes, I'm writing them off completely. No, but I am far from impressed with what I saw in this round 16 first leg. Just 2 draws, 4 defeats. Just 2 draws, and the rest games they lost it. Man City lost by 3 goals to 0 against Real Madrid. The Real Madrid side suffering from injury crisis. Like, how many players are out injured for Real Madrid, and Manchester City could not even score a goal? They were lucky that Vinicius Junior was unable to convert that penalty. If not, it would have been completely over. Liverpool lost by a lone goal to Galatasaray. Second time this season that Galatasaray is defeating Liverpool in the Champions League. They defeated them first in the league phase. What is happening? Chelsea lost by 5 goals to 2 against Paris Saint-Germain, and Chelsea were actually competing in that game. Not that PSG completely outplayed Chelsea. No! Chelsea were actually doing well until the final 15 minutes of that game. I think the coach, Liam Rosenel, should be held accountable for that defeat. 5 goals to 2, 3 goals in the last 15 minutes. Come on now. No. It's absolutely poor. Tottenham Hotspur, the worst side in the Champions League that came from the Premier League. They lost by 5 goals to 2 against Atletico Madrid. I also think the coach should be held accountable, because how are you starting an inexperienced goalkeeper? I think that's the same thing Liam Rosenel did with Jorgensen yesterday. Starting Jorgensen against Paris Saint-Germain. Jorgensen that doesn't play that much. Igor Tudor did the same thing against Atletico Madrid. Did both of them plan it? Arsenal drew 1-1 with Bayer Leverkusen, and Bayer Leverkusen were completely the better side. They were absolutely very, very, very good. Arsenal got lucky with that penalty that Kai Havertz converted to secure a 1-1 draw. Newcastle United drew 1-1 with Barcelona, and I must tell you, Newcastle is the only Premier League side that actually impressed with the Premier League lovers in the Champions League. This first leg of the round of 16, they were the only Premier League side that absolutely impressed us. Liverpool, they were outplayed. Chelsea, they were doing well till that final 15 minutes, and with that 5-2 scoreline, you can't actually say that they did very well, because that result is not something that you defend. It's not Tottenham Hotspur at all, not them. You see, the Premier League teams, they still have an opportunity to qualify for the quarterfinals. Liverpool is just a 1-0 deficit currently. Yeah, Anfield, we know Anfield is a very, very, very tough place to visit, and Liverpool can get result there. Same thing with Newcastle United, but it's going to be a very difficult one. Then Arsenal too. For Chelsea, Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspur, especially for Tottenham Hotspur, I don't see the way through for them. Yes, this side, they are coming to their home, but I don't see how they are going to do this thing at all. And this is to show you how intense the Premier League is. I'm not making excuses for the Premier League side, but the intensity is actually wearing on these players. Look at them. Some of them can't even run again because they are completely tired. They played in the Premier League on Wednesday. They played in the FA Cup, and now they are playing in the Champions League. Well, I really hope a Premier League side still gets to lift this trophy this season, but for now, I don't see that happening.